Hello everyone, thanks for having me today. My name is Kaliswaran. I'm currently in second semester enrolled in BBA course. Part of my course requirement from Human Resource Management, I have to do a presentation regarding effective job interview for Gen 1 or Generation 1. These are the outline going to be throughout the presentation. We will be starting from introduction, interview aim, interview objective, getting information on a candidate, avoiding bias, final decision, and conclusion. Introduction. Job interview is one of the most important process of recruitment where there will be face-to-face conversation between employer and candidate. Having been said that face-to-face job interview is an effective process where both candidate and employer would have a better performance and evaluation. Interview aim. Overall of the interview aim, you should be able to collect as much information of a candidate. Candidate selection should be based on employer requirement and the interviewer should conduct interview without any kind of favor or bias. The main objective is the result of an effective job interview is to find the right and best person to the job and able to contribute success to the organization. The job interview should be conducted in structured interview method where the set of questions should be included the importance of internet usage and social media exposure. Getting the necessary information of a candidate. There is 10 type of you can collect information. The first one is application form. Application form is an official form from the employer where some basic information can be found. Background check is normally can be called as a screening test where it will be done through phone calls. The third one is the cover letter. Cover letter is the way to attract an employer to read our resume. Normally in cover letter, you may find the best capabilities of employee or the experience of an employee. The fourth is the resume. The resume is one of the most important things prior to applying a job. In the resume, all kind of information can be found. Referees. Referees is the former employer who knows well about the candidate and can endorse. BIB or biographical information blank. From here, some information related behavior, family background, and hobbies can be collected. Polygraph test is a way to detect lies. Some questions related to drug or past crime can be done through this. Honesty and integrity test will be those who involve in access to money and sales items. Graphology, or known as a graphologist, makes an assumption of the nature of candidate, intelligence, energy level just by handwriting. Health examination is required for all type of employer, just to ensure there's no any kind of company-related injuries. Avoiding bias. There is 5 types of avoiding bias, starting from stereotyping bias. It's the opinion of someone based on their gender, religion, race, appearance. The best way to avoid stereotype bias is the interviewer should be able to stay out from their own opinion and see it from several perspectives. The second is first impression bias. First impression bias commonly happens. It's like judging a book by its cover. And the best way to overcome it is to read through the book. The third one is halo and horn effect. It's when the interviewer lets one positive or negative fact about the candidate overshadow everything else they say or do. Halo is a positive side and horn is a negative side. The fourth one is the similar to me effect. Is the interviewer choosing a candidate someone who has a similar mindset or personality of the interview? The fifth is the culture noise. Is the other way around of bias, where the candidate answer biased answers or call it as a social acceptable answer rather than revealing their true opinion. Next one is the final decision. Final decision is the last stage after identifying the candidate. employer would want to consider few factors prior to final selection. The factors are simplify a candidate information. The employers would like to know the ability and interest of gaining new knowledge of the candidate. Normally, the employee would prefer to choose a candidate who has interest but not the ability, rather than choosing the candidate who has the ability to do something but has not interest on obtaining new skills and knowledge. The second factor is the decision strategy, where there is a set of questions need to be filled up prior for the final selection. The third one is the final decision making. After completing all the stages, the HR will invite the candidate for interview with the head of the manager. Conclusion. We have discussed what is required to do an effective job interview that has been specifically developed for talented Gen Y. The aim of the interview is focused on long-term progress, while the interview objective focus on short-term result. Besides that, this essay also discusses on how to get necessary information of candidate from various resources, identifying type of bias during job interview and way to avoid those bias explained. Three factor on final decision was discussed, that what would be considered before the employer can hire the candidate. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and have a nice day. Bye.